Let's talk about some advantages of using poultry litter over commercial fertilizer for our hayfields and pastures. Litter is a sustainable, natural form of fertilizer. It's very economical, mainly because it's readily available in western Arkansas. Broilers produce approximately 13 pounds of litter per square foot of housing. And litter adds organic matter to the soil, which is incredibly important for our mountainous and hilly regions of Arkansas. There are some concerns when using poultry litter that we don't have with commercial fertilizer. One of those is that litter provides near equal amounts of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Because hay removes 4 times more nitrogen and potassium than phosphorus from the soil, litter typically oversupplies the phosphorus and undersupplies nitrogen and potassium regarding hay demand. This could lead to a die-out for Bermuda grass and other warm seasons in our hay pastures. Water quality legislation requires that those who use litter register amounts supplied with local soil and water conservation agencies. And nutrient concentrations can be highly variable within each sample of litter. A nutrient analysis is highly recommended if you're going to use litter as a fertilizer. Testing litter is the only way to know the composition of your fertilizer. If you're testing it in the house, take 15 to 20 cores from all over the house at full depth of the litter, mix the cores to form a pint composite sample. Each house needs a separate sample. If you're doing them in a stockpile, take several samples at varying depths all around the pile. Mix your cores to produce a pint composite sample, and then each pile needs a separate sample. Bring them to the office, and your other question is probably, how much is it going to cost me? Well, a routine test, which gives you most of the things that a producer wants, is $27. Average nutrient analysis in Arkansas, which is taken from the as is column, is the 30% moisture, a pH of 8.3%, nutrient analysis of 62, 30, 50, that's N, P, and K. 50% of the total nitrogen in the litter is readily available for the plant uptake in the first year of forages. 90% or more of phosphorus and potassium is readily available for plant uptake in the first year of forages. Remember this when applying fertilizers, that all fertilizers should be applied as close to the growing season as possible. The main reason for this is that nitrogen has several loss mechanisms, including volatilization, and loss will occur if it's not taken up by the plant. Since litter is not typically tilled into the soil in pastures or hayfields, moisture is vital to get the nutrient to the plant root zone. Ideal applications would be a dry soil followed by a ½ inch or more of rain. Now to the meat and taters of this whole video, the average value of litter. When we're comparing litter versus commercial fertilizer, these are the numbers that we need. So you'll notice in our table, we have the nutrients of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium listed. The litter nutrient content per ton. Remember, the value of our litter on average is a 62, 30, 50. That means that within each ton, 62 pounds of nitrogen is available, and 30 pounds of phosphorus and 50 pounds of potassium are available in each ton. The nutrient value based on current fertilizer prices, which were taken in the second week of December of 2001, are listed underneath. The mineral coefficient is because not all of the nutrient is available when applied. As the chemistry changes, the nutrient will become more available, and those are the numbers listed below. Nutrient value of litter is calculated through the formulas that you see in the horizontal bars. We come down to a total value of $128.30 for every ton of litter. Use this number when comparing the value to commercial fertilizers. If you still have questions, contact your local county extension office or refer to fact sheet FSA 9529, which can be found at uaex.uada.edu, or contact your local county extension office and they'll have a copy in the office.